In a scathing rebuke of criticisms of the government's recently announced 7% across-the-board salary increase for public servants, President Irfaan Ali on Friday defended the offer and said public servants are better off under his government than they were under the former APNU-AFC administration. The president took particular umbrage to the concerns being aired by union leaders and said they are persons parading as trade union actors, but they are actually political actors driven by an agenda. The president disparaged as far from the truth claims that some $10 billion was set aside in the 2021 budget for salary increase. He said, although the monies were listed under a line item, it also addresses year-round adjustments to wages and emoluments and caters for new employees in the public sector.
I appeal to the union to take off their political hat. Take off their political hat and put on the hat of reality, the hat of fairness, and in a comprehensive way, they too should applaud the government.
He reasoned that the criticisms, as unfair as they are, was heavy while the government was still working out further relief measures to offer to the population. The president believes there is a concerted attempt by the APNU-AFC political opposition to cause destruction and distract from the government's positive agenda. In comparing 2015, when the APNU-AFC took office, and 2021, 1 year after the PPPC's return to government, Dr. Ali said the salary increase and other support by the government is by far a better package than what was offered then, a 5% increase. According to the head of state, during APNU-AFC's reign, professionals in the public service, such as doctors, were taken off of contracts, coupled with a hike in taxes, particularly the introduction of VAT on education and the ban on imported vehicles more than 8 years old.
Let us not forget that the APNU-AFC give themselves, the ministers, the cabinet members, a 50% increase in salary. They would want you to forget that. Now they so love the public servants. Now they so love the workers and the union members. Where were their voices then? Where were their voices and activism then? It was dead. It was dead because they had, it suited their narrative. It was dead because they have an agenda. And you cannot represent workers if you do so with an agenda.
Fact, not fiction, he said, while asserting that there was more disposable income in the pockets of public servants. He reminded of the closure of the 3 sugar estates and the closure of the call center in Linden Region 10. To make his case, the president pointed to the situation in developed countries where less is offered and in some cases there is a wage freeze.
Our focus is on strengthening your disposable income. Our focus is giving back more to you, giving to your families, enhancing your welfare, improving your livelihood, making home ownership easier, building a strong, healthy, highly educated society, scholarships for you. In addition to the scholarship, we still have the commitment of making university education free. All of those measures we have to find resources for. So in a comprehensive way, I would say we have outdone most of, if not the entire globe.
Dr. Ali stood by the announcement made by the Finance Minister, Dr. Ashley Singh, who also extended the 7% retroactive salary increase to teachers and members of the discipline services, constitutional office holders, as well as government pensioners. He also announced that frontline workers in the local health sector will benefit from a massive $400 million payout that has been set aside by the government.